And we got a message for you. All right, so let's get on with this message. So first and foremost, we have a channeled message. I've been sitting on this message for the past couple of days. I'm gonna be quite real with y'all. I've been back. So I am an archetype. I represent other people who are going through something similar. So I'm sharing this to help because I usually go through things in private. Okay. I've been battling a shit ton of spiritual attacks. I mean, I look up, attack. I look right, attack. I look left, attack. I look down, attack. Shit. Forward and backwards. Because I have a lot of haters. They have been trying to swap destinies with me. They have been trying to energy harvest off me. They out of jealousy and envy. Because they don't want to serve their karmic debt. Okay? And I am not the only one that's going through this. Okay? Others are too. You know, other people have been trying to steal your destiny. Other people have been trying to energy harvest off you, you know. And for some of you guys, it's been people who, you know, have been close to you. Now, don't get me wrong. I have some people who's attacking me where they have platforms and it's God this, it's the Holy Spirit that, it's Jesus this, it's morality that, and behind closed doors they're attacking me and other people, right? So, but because of my spiritual ranking, God can implement a certain wrath when it comes to them, and I've been being used as spiritual bait so that other people that have been bullied, who doesn't have as high of a spiritual ranking, can get their justice as well, right? Through God's vindication. Okay. So, you know, and it's one in particular. I used to go to school with her, okay? Or they could be going by they, them, or he, you know, whatever pronoun. We went to college. That's where we met. And we went our separate ways and we reconnected at a kickback. This energy is a part of a Greek organization. And they've been attacking me for years because I wouldn't marry them. They've been attacking me for years. And I'm telling you, astral projecting into my space without my permission, trying to give me fake scenarios in my dream to try to harness my energy. They're going to other people and saying, oh, I miss them so much. Can I just use your energy to cloak myself so that I wouldn't detect that it's them? Try to touch me in inappropriate places while trying to astral travel to me, astral projecting, stuff like that. Now, they are not the only ones. But I'm bringing this an example because this energy has tried any and everything to unalive me. I mean, they have tried to hex me. They have tried to do jar spells. They tried to do come to me spells, send chaos and conflict spells. They got help from other people and practitioners to try to do this. They have lied to their family and friends about the parts that they have played. They have swapped stories. They have also have falsely accused me to the police. I mean, every type of abuse you can think of, they've done this. And no, I'm not saying any names because the intention is not to bash, yet to inform, because they have people watching me. Okay, they have people watching me, and I'm gonna say this, and they themselves watch me too from different pages, as if I don't know, as if I ain't got gifts either, right? Oh yeah, that's right, they do know. That's why they wouldn't be trying to steal them or block them. Okay, you know. So you know, I say this to say, you know, anyone comes forward from that group, I will ask God to spare you from some of your karma. And for others of you, you can do that as well. Okay. Now, of course, we forgive. Okay. 444, we forgive. We never forget and we don't take back. So what's the channeled message? The channeled message is they know that they fucked up real bad. And they know that now they have nothing to lose. So they're trying to take you down with them. Okay? That's what this is. That's what this is. Okay? So let's see what's T. Holy Spirit, what's the message? Oh, all right. Okay, now we have, here's what it is, shine. but it came out. Hold on. They were trying to restrict my throat chakra because they didn't want this to get out. And let me mind you, they've been trying to unalive me by sending all type of dark entities and energies, lying to the spirits in the spiritual realm. Oh, they're supposed to be with me. No, not at all. And you will get back everything that you put out. And that just goes for you. This goes for anybody that's been being attacked. Why? Because that's universal law, whether people want to believe it or not. What goes around comes back around. And it doesn't always come back around the same way that you sent it either. Okay? It comes back worse. I know, because I've been through it. Okay? At least I take accountability for my actions. Okay? And no, I'm talking about when I used to dibble and dabble in black magic in my other past lifetimes. Okay? You can find out about your past lifetimes through your Akashic records. I was more of love and light through more of my lifetimes. But there were other lifetimes where shit. One of my lifetimes, I was an atheist. I wasn't shit. Like, I still can't believe. Like, dang, God, I'm sorry. I ain't believing you. And then there were some other lifetimes where I dibbled and dabbled, you know, in the black magic, right? But this lifetime, I'm straight light, right? And there's been other lifetimes where I've been straight light too. But the same, but like I said, I am an archetype. So some of you guys, whether you know this or not, in some of your other past lives, you know, I have a self in a parallel lifetime right now that's straight evil. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. And I just, you know, really pray for that energy. Anyway, shine came out in reverse because this energy didn't want you to shine. Okay? Your light irritates their demons. They didn't want your light to shine. Okay? They were jealous of you. All right? Envious of you. They felt like you were everything that they weren't. You, every time you came around, right? Just you being yourself, authentic self, irritated them because you reminded them of how unhealed they are. And don't get me wrong, we are constantly growing and evolving. Constantly growing and evolving. Okay? But the thing is that this energy was, they were so dark, right? It's like they were obsessed with the darkness. They didn't want to change. They didn't want to heal. So like what this energy that I told you that I went to school with and we reconnected, they tried to energy harvest off me so that to try to make me serve their karmic debt for their demons, right? While they tried to build a life off of my energy and my essence, okay? And at the time, I did not know that they were trying to do this. They did not have consent to do this. So, you know, and listen, if you know you a spiritual judge in spirit, call judgment immediately. Because anybody that calls judgment, you already know you get judged too. And nobody's going to call judgment on themselves and they know they're being a menace to society, a tyrant. Okay? Look at this. Looking you up. So they trying to research you, trying to find you because, you know, at this point, they know they need you more than you ever would need them because of the piss poor choices that they have made. Okay, trying to study you, trying to copy off you, trying to mimic you, right? Trying to steal from you. But this was in reverse. So anything that they tried to steal, it didn't work. Their plan didn't work, right? So karmic friends came out in reverse. This is so they tried to like they smiled in your face, right? Backstabbers, yeah. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret, competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Okay, yeah. Look at this. Caught a case. Exactly. For a lot of you guys, take your case to spiritual court. Go to your altar or pray and say, hey, I would like to take all these situations to spiritual court. Yes. Okay. There is a such thing as spiritual jail. Yes. Okay. This is why it's so important to know your authority. Know who you are in your spirit. These people did not want me to wake up. They were trying to keep me asleep for so long. Okay. But God, while they worship they fake ass Lord that can't do a goddamn thing for them, can't show them a lick of love. when that's really what they want. Okay? Yeah, they was trying to pretend like they weren't this energy to you. A fake, a fraud, and a phony. All right? Sexual infection, sexual disease, rash. Okay? So be careful. So where they could be carrying this spiritually and or physically. Okay? They could have lied and said that you gave them something. Because remember, this energy is two-faced and a phony. And this could be a family member, a friend. In my case, this was a friend that turned into a friends with benefits. Okay? All right. And they were trying to make me their wife. But I said no because they didn't court me. They were treating me like shit. And I'm not about to settle for less. Okay. Too busy winning, right? I'm focusing on you. Okay, right? So I have to focus on me. And you know what? But people who are like that, they can't get their way and they really power and control hungry. They try to manipulate and control you. Okay, let me use this black magic to manipulate your free will. Let me use this black magic to try to block roads for you because I don't want you to be with anybody else except me. I don't want you to move on without me. I don't want you to get any blessings without me. As if they're God, the Father, creator of heaven and earth. Okay, somebody got a God complex. I'm telling you, this was a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, a wolf in sheep's clothing. They jealous of your beauty. They jealous of your gifts. They jealous of how you carry yourself. You represent everything that they will never be. Okay? Yeah, see, they didn't want you to be able to move. They didn't want you to be able to do nothing. And they mad that what they doing is really not impacting you. Wait, why aren't they back yet? Why aren't they trying to get back in my good graces? Why, this energy thought too much of themselves. Okay, too much. Too much of themselves. I'm hearing they thought they were almighty and powerful. And don't get me wrong. If you are a child of God, we are many extensions of God. And yes, God can work through us. And yes, God bestowed us with gifts. But don't ever be ahead of yourself and think that you just perfect, because that doesn't even exist. We all here in this earth school. We all gonna fuck up a time or two. Or 3 or 4. It's about us learning from those mistakes and applying the stuff as wisdom. But the thing is that this wasn't a mistake. This was intentional. This was premeditated for a lot of you as well. Okay? In my case, this energy that I went to school with, they went through my Akashic records without my permission and saw everything that God was trying to have for me. And God allowed her to see some of the things, to see what she would rather do, right? Then started going through other people's, right? Listen, I mean, a whole thing. And then started lying to other people and telling them I was doing things to her what she was doing to me behind closed doors to try to get them to hate on me and get them to change their outlook on me, right? Try to shadow ban my channels and stuff like that so that people won't get to see me and stuff like that because of jealousy. Okay, remember Cain killed Abel and they were blood. This how jealous this energy is. Okay, she wanted me broke, busted, and disgusted. Okay, now listen how karma works, because somebody wanted you broke, busted, and disgusted. Somebody didn't want you to shine. Somebody didn't want you to take off. Now remember, nobody has that authority over you except God. So therefore, and listen, see, everything that they wanted for you, it's gonna happen to them, says God. Okay, yeah. See, they smiled in your face the whole time they wanted to take your place. They was a wolf in sheep's clothing. They kept shape-shifting into anything or anyone that they needed to be in order to get into your good graces. Okay, and what I'm hearing now is that when your divine inheritance drops, if it hasn't dropped already, okay, this could be past, present, or future information for you. And by the way, these are timeless messages. So if you're coming across this months, weeks, days, years, a decade from now, take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay. So for some of you guys, this, you could already be out of this. This could be in your past. For some of you, this is your present. Okay. So take it how it resonates. If you want to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box. So yeah, this and this energy is gonna try to, when your inheritance drop, for those of you guys whose inheritances hasn't dropped already, spiritual inheritances, and physical for those that have them. They're going to try to get back in your good graces. Hey, I'm going through this. I'm going through that. No, let them go through it. Let them go through it. because that's that part of their karma. Now, don't get me wrong. God is not saying don't help people. But in this case, because God saw everything that they was trying to do in the shadows, in the spiritual realm. God heard all the conversations that they was having with people about you. God saw, God heard. So God is allowing them to go through the worst of the worst because this is what they wanted for you. Okay, so when they come up to you and they tell you, oh, they struggling with this, they struggling with that, they trying to get your help, they trying to get some sort of healing, you don't have to say no. You don't have to turn their ass around. Okay, I mean, you make your own decisions. Now, this is not including everybody because everybody wasn't attacking you. There are certain people where God does want you to extend that hand and God wants to work through you. Okay, but in this case, this energy is only doing this to get back in your good graces so you can take care of them. Okay, they are fake, they are fraud, they are phony, they are opportunists. Don't fall for it. Okay, protect your divine inheritance by all means necessary. Remember what you have learned through all this training. Okay. Look at this. I told you they creating fake accounts to watch you. Okay, I know for a fact I got a lot of people that create fake accounts to watch me because I done blocked motherfuckers from theirs. Listen, because that's the only way that you can see. And you should be embarrassed how much invested that you really are in watching me. And they should be embarrassed how much they invested with watching you. If they put this amount of energy into their own life, they could have been paying off the karmic debts instead of creating more for themselves and their bloodline. Okay? They mad that you creative. You got the key. Okay? Listen, they've been trying to steal your ideas, copies your work, duplicates and feeds off you. Okay? There's certain stuff that my team just said, hold off on doing. So such and such don't try to steal or don't try to copy. Listen, because they trying to keep you stuck. They was trying to keep you in place as if they God. Okay? Let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about it, okay? Because they into you and they don't want anybody else to be into you for a lot of you, okay? This could be a stingy ass family member. Okay, they sit up here jealous of you and your spiritual gifts and what you can bring to the table because they don't feel like they're shit. But of course, they're not going to tell you that, right? Look at that, obsessive lover. Okay, obsessive family member, obsessive friend with benefit, obsessive ex, you name it. Shit, this could be you. Flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. Okay, I'm telling you. They should be embarrassed. They sat up here and try this girl, this boy, whatever pronouns they going by. Okay. Tried to literally build a life off of my energy. And somebody literally tried to do the same with yours. Okay? Trying to swap destinies because they don't want to pay the karmic debt of how they've treated other people. There's been certain times where I have had to take certain attacks because it exposed everybody that they were working with. So that they can all go down for not just what they did to me, but to other people. So for some of you guys, God has been using you as spiritual bait. Okay? Because of your spiritual ranking is so high and it's higher than other people. And they thought it was okay to do this to you because they've done this to other people whose ranking wasn't as high. Until they crossed you, God allowing. And instead of treating you how they were supposed to in this lifetime, they fucked you over. And so God said, okay, let's take you down because you didn't know their spiritual ranking. You don't know who they are in the spirit. This is going to teach everybody that they tried to work with never to do no shit like this again. Because see, people who do this, they can dish it, but they can't take it. And they finna take all their medicine and they better eat it and with a smile too. Y'all, I hope you enjoying the show. Yep, see, gossiping, telling these lies because they don't want other people to look at you in a light, right? Because they jealous of you. They want to be seen how they feel like you are seen. They want the attention, right? This is an attention whore. They willing to do any and everything to get what they want or need, okay? Swapping stories, okay? Not telling the truth, omitted information on purpose. Rumors are created by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. Okay. Now, in some cases, somebody could have came to them and tried to gossip about you. And the thing is, if somebody was your real friend, they would come and ask you about it before just believing some shit like that. Okay. Or this could have been, you know, a family member that believed a lie about you, or whatever the case may be, or was spreading it. Captain Sage that hoe. You need to sage all these people, get all these people out your energy, okay? Money hungry. Listen, STD. Didn't we just see that? Caught a case. We saw that. They could have been lying and telling people that maybe you gave them an STD or something. Okay, when that's not true. Okay, all right. Now, in other cases, they could already have an STD and they could be trying to give it to you. Be mindful, okay? Be mindful. Do not have intercourse with anybody that sat up here and tried to attack you. And before you have intercourse with anybody, go get tested and exchange results at the center, okay? And anybody that don't want to do that, they don't need to have access to your temple. Burning bridges, exactly. The bridge is already burned. Ain't no reviving, okay? For this two-faced ass phony hoe. Okay? For some of you guys, you've been getting attacked from more than just one energy, okay? For those of you guys that don't know. Okay? Yeah, listen. So the Charmer's Pact, right? That whoever made with the devil, it's over. It's over. They couldn't deliver. And we all know what happens when you can't deliver what the devil wants. You owe him. We all know what happens when black magic don't stick. It goes right back. It returns to its sender. So somebody, they scrambling. They trying to do reversal spells and shit like that. Trying to put protection over them. No. Everybody got their day. You can't erase nothing. And again, if you know you a spiritual lawyer, if you know you a spiritual general, if you know you are a spiritual judge, you better bring out all the stops and the works. Okay? If you know you are an intercessor, if you know you are anointed, if you know, okay, you better use your authority. You better exercise that authority with all your might. All right? Because ain't no kingdom in hell gonna trump God. Okay? Because fuck all of y'all. Rat energy. Okay? Because that's exactly what this is. They tried to come off as, again, all fake. Okay, and remember, this is just, there is no such thing as gender and terror. Energy is fluid. Okay? They tried to put a smile on their face and stuff, but really, this is who they were. But again, okay, and they know it's a wrap for them. They know it's over. Look at this: greed, deceit, cowardice, sneakiness, infestation, short-sightedness, scavenging, opportunism, disease. Okay, and listen, I'm giving any and everybody involved, it's particularly for me, okay, a chance to bring bring themselves forward, and I can ask God, depending on your part that you played. I can ask God to spare some. I may be sad today, but I'm going to get a bag tomorrow. Okay, y'all? So keep going. Keep pushing. Because, see, they attacking you because they mad at you. They mad that you keep going. They mad that you won't stop. They mad that you popping. Because remember, if you wasn't popping, they wouldn't be after you so much. If you wasn't popping, they wouldn't be trying to steal your destiny. If you wasn't popping, they wouldn't be trying to steal your looks. If you was popping, they wouldn't be trying to copy off you. They wouldn't be trying to copy off somebody they thought was piss poor. Listen. Now they suppressing. Because they thought their plan was going to motherfucking work. Okay? Okay? Listen. They thought they was going to be able to hustle you out your shit. Okay? Listen. They didn't know your spiritual ranking. They didn't know your lifetime histories. They didn't know how much of a warrior you were. They didn't know that you already been through the wire. They didn't know you could stand the test of time. Okay? You don't look like what you've been through. Okay? God will sometimes cloak his most best in innocence. So you may have a baby face. Okay? That don't mean that you ain't go through shit. And so somebody misjudged you as well. Okay? But that's what they get. God is the only judge. Now don't get it twisted. We are supposed to make a certain judgment when it comes to using our discernment, but that's about it, right? So they want to put you in competition. Okay? And in some cases, whoever they're dating as well, with their jealous selves. Okay? Standoff, deadlock, stalemate, no action, gridlock, inaction. Okay? Gaslighting, trying to make it seem like, make you question your reality as if they ain't doing what they doing. No, they doing exactly what they doing. Don't let anybody gaslight you. Okay? Listen. And don't let anybody have sex with you right now. It's not safe. Everybody's getting attacked in the collective, left and right. It's so much going out here, bro. And that's why I'm sharing my story, because I'm an archetype. A lot of y'all going through the exact same thing, just a different face. With the entities are still the same entities are still running through these people. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. That was a lot. Yep. And this is the energy that backstabbed you. For some of you guys, there's several energies that backstabbed you. Okay? And the energy, one of the energies that I've been talking about that I went to school with, partnered up with somebody that I knew too. All right, partnered up with somebody I knew too. Okay? Try to also take me out as well. Oh, listen. Listen, Linda, listen. Okay? I mean, if I ever met a fool, I definitely met one. Okay? I definitely know one. All right? It's why this energy is blocked. They mad that they blocked out of your energy. They mad that they ain't got the same access to you. Because remember, they was only with you because they was trying to use you. And that's why it hurts a lot for some of you guys. Okay? Listen, failed jar spell. Failed jar spell. All right? Broken child. So they had a horrible childhood. And they have not healed from this. So they want to use this as an excuse for everything. Oh, it's because when I was a child, I was beat. I was raped. I was molested. Okay. And I'm sorry that happened to you. You didn't deserve that. But you also didn't, other people didn't deserve this either. So you're going to reap what you sown. Everybody is going to reap what they have sown, says the universal law. I am in school for this. Okay? It is promised. All right? If somebody wants to play the broken child card for too long, you want to use that as your excuse for too long. You want to put somebody in a jar. I hope you prepared for somebody to do that to you. Why? Not because I want it to happen, or not because you want it to happen to somebody, but because what goes around comes back around. Okay? God allowed it to happen in some cases for some of you guys because as training. All right? And now you could beat anybody. Okay? I'm hearing it awakened a lot of your gifts. Everything that they didn't want to happen is exactly what happened. I'm hearing, and the divine set it up this way. So if they trying to come to you and say, oh, I'm homeless, oh, that's their karma. If they try to come to you and say, oh, I'm pregnant and I ain't got nowhere to stay, or I'm in pain, oh, that's their karma. And no, it's not. I don't want to say don't have compassion. Yes, have compassion, have empathy, have sympathy to the ones that deserve it. Now, if this energy eventually brings themselves to God and they're not playing with God, God will let you know. Well, it's not now. It's not now, though. Okay, somebody, I'm hearing everybody plays the fool. Okay, baby. And this one, a show outdid. They need a standing ovation. Okay, a round of applause. Baby, make that ass clap. Okay. Yep, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yep, because this is somebody's motherfucking karma. Because they wanted to sit up there and do this shit to you. They wanted to say, and for a lot of you guys, it's the whole, you taking out covens. Okay. So anybody in that organization that has sat up there and did this with the person I was telling you about, because I told you she in a Greek organization, or they, whatever their pronouns are now, they going down to the ones, all the ones involved, any and all involved, all the spirits that they wanted to work with in the spiritual, they going down too. So when you call judgment, make sure you tell God, I'm calling judgment on any and all involved, those known and unknown. That way God can include those that he saw behind your back. Okay? Listen. Justice. The scales balancing out. See, this is the great fall. God allows certain things to happen so they can build all this stuff up thinking they won. And they finna have the biggest fall of their life. In fact, it's happening right now. That's why they're scrambling. Okay, see? You the real high priestess or high priest, whatever you want to go by. Okay? And they were trying to fake like they were. When they really a dark ass high priestess. They a dark practitioner. Okay? And when you are a dark practitioner, you're not siphoning God's energy. You're siphoning the devil's energy. What the fuck can the devil give you? And then this energy turned to the dark side because it was taking too long. She turned to the dark side because shit was taking too long. Child. So for some of you guys, it's a really sad story for your enemies. But that didn't give your enemies permission to just do what they wanted to do just because shit wasn't happening for them. Okay? And now shit really not gonna happen for them because they really dug a grave. They was trying to dig a grave for you and they really dug one for themselves. Okay? How about that? Missing some steps. Trying to plan your demise. They fucking fucked around and planned theirs. And brought their bloodline down with it. Okay? And that's the end. Okay? You won, you trumped your Goliath. Okay? For a lot of you guys, this was your Goliath. This was your Judas. For a lot of you guys, you had Judases. You had Goliaths, plural. All right? And you are trumping these bitches with God's energy. Okay? Yeah, I'm telling you, for a lot of them, listen, it was a group of people for a lot of you guys trying to take you down, trying to bind up your finances and everything, trying to bind up your love life, trying to close your roads and everything and laugh behind the scenes because they thought it worked. God let you think that. God allowed you to see certain things. Oh, but baby, I hope you're ready for this scorpionic tower. For those, it's going to be a good one. For others, not so good. For everybody, has to serve their karmic debt. And I don't know why they thought they was an exception to the rule. If you don't learn now, you're going to learn today. Thank you all for your love and support here. It's truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out, dipset.